Good afternoon. It is Saturday, September 1st. I've had just sort of a lazy morning. Starting to get hungry though, because I haven't had a bag of cookies. Haven't really had food yet. But one thing I did do is I recorded a couple extra episodes of Skyrim. I'm really enjoying it. It's been a while since I've played through the game, and I am really enjoying getting back into it. So that's been fun. And in messing around with things, figuring out what this processing that it does is, at the very least, one thing that it's doing is it's actually stitching together the commentary that I do with the actual video itself. So that's kind of important. Like, okay, yeah, I can't try and get around that. Or if I do, I'd have to then have it export the commentary separately or record it separately or whatever I would want to do and put them together myself. This is definitely the easier way. It may take extra computer time, but at least it's not extra me working on things time. And it seems that at least to some level, I can go ahead and use the computer to edit other things while it's processing those, because I was doing so quite late last night. I had to edit something and I just let it go, so it seems fine to let me do that. Otherwise, I'm trying to figure out what I can get done today and what I want to go eat. I don't know. Or make. I don't know. There are less gnats today, but I've still had a couple zoom by my face. I don't know if I'm ready to... I think there are few enough gnats I could cook, but I could not cook peacefully. As in, like, as long as I'm over it and guarding it, I could manage to probably cook at this point. I think they're few enough for that. But I couldn't sort of peacefully cook, like... What did I think about? If I make macaroni and cheese. When I typically make macaroni and cheese, there's a point, okay, it boils and all the noodles are ready, and then typically I'll dump them into the colander, whatever, the thing that's strained the water, and I'll set that in the sink while I go start getting the butter and everything ready in the pot for them before I return to them. Like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't leave the noodles off to the side in the sink just sitting there and walk and turn away. I don't have that much freedom. The bugs would get to it. The gnats are still there. But if I wanted to make something where I'm hovering over it and that, I think we're down to where I could do something like that again. So I don't know if I want to hassle with that or just go get something. I tried pinging Nick on Discord, but I didn't get a response, so I'm figuring he's still sleeping, even though it is at this point 12:40 in the afternoon. Oh well. And I'm hopeful to get to go spend time with friends or family. Probably go out to eat usually when we do that, but I'm hungry now, and so I've made the decision. I'm just gonna get some McDonald's. That way I'm eating a relatively small amount, enough that I can still eat again later if that comes up, and I'm not spending too much money on it on this meal in case I end up going out somewhere else later. So yeah, just gonna go pick some McDonald's. Simple, easy, quick. And that was alright. But now, I could do a couple of things. Probably should move everything around and try and film another video for the gaming channel, but what I want to do is record more Skyrim, so Skyrim it is. And another 2 episodes of Skyrim recorded. It's basically been about 2 hours of today spent playing Skyrim. It's fun. I've almost got enough, because that's what, at this point this is 7 episodes of Skyrim. I've almost got enough Skyrim to match through the rest of Portal Stories Mel. So, we'll see. But, I need to try to step away from it from a little bit. But part of me is thinking, okay, like, I made the decision when I started the game not to go to, the main... Basically, I always go to the first city first and the first dungeon first. There's nothing that makes you. It's just sort of what you kind of, the story suggests you do. So I went up to Whiterun, and before entering the city, I went to the stables, and I took a carriage over to Riften, and I've been doing other stuff. But one of the things I've been doing is like the Mara side quest, which takes me to a few places, and it's been kind of cool, as far as just exploring some other places. But I think what I might do is I might try to finish that quest, and then maybe once I've done that, set things aside. Because once I've done that, then that's like a good wrap-up kind of moment, and almost come back with the idea of, alright, I'll set it aside for a bit, and then when I come back later, I might just choose to go to Whiterun and do the normal stuff. But maybe not. I don't know. Might be fun to explore for a while without any dragons attacking, because I haven't done enough of the main quest for dragons to just randomly show up. So, yeah, nice. But, yeah. Otherwise, I need to either film or edit. Not sure which. And take some ibuprofen, because I got a headache. And it could be from playing video games. I used to get a headache all the time. Like, I could play video games just a little bit and I'd end up with a headache. But I know that was because at that point, that was when I was at my mom's, and my TV was on top of my entertainment center, which meant basically I would be doing this the entire time I was playing the game, and that would just kill my neck, which would give me a headache. This is much better. It's actually, as much as I forget about it now, it was one of the things I aimed to change when I moved, was making sure that I had a setup where the TV was like at eye level, so that I wouldn't have the issue so much. And it has been better to the extent that I've hardly noticed. This is the first time I've even thought about it since then. So I've been sitting editing a vlog, and Nick finally got online. I talked to him briefly, and pretty much said, hey, you want to go out to dinner? He's like, where? And I'm like, just not one of the places that we would be able to get cheaper if we were going earlier in the day. And so he said he'll think about it, and he has some things he has to get done. Sounds like he just woke up here around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyways, so he said he'll hop on and let me know if he wants to do that here in a bit. So, continuing to edit, and, we'll see. And as I'm sitting here checking some things out, it looks like, I end my commentary, and then I go and I click the button to stop the recording. It looks like I need to give it, and I try to do that so it actually ends right there. But it looks like the way that things synchronize and then have to resynchronize, if I do that, I lose the last 3 or 4 seconds of commentary. Which means that several of the videos are going to end. Join me next time for more Sky... Because it cuts off the Rim Special Edition or whatever. And I can... from all the ones I've seen so far, I can fix it. I'll upload it, then I'll go into the editor, and I'll go into modify it, and I'll probably just chop off the join me next time chop. But obviously I want that whole little bit in there, so I'm just going to have to be mindful of it in the future. Oh well. Figuring out a new recording structure. The thing is, I didn't have the issue the first time because I stumbled with turning off the recording. But it ended perfectly, so it's fine. But in the ones where I've gotten better at it, like I've left the mouse cursor on the button to start and stop the recording, those are the ones where I've had the issue. And, well, because I got better, it got worse. Actually, I was looking at some of them and I thought of a way I could I could do it to make sure that never happens. And when I'm in a safe spot, it's fun and easy and no problem. When I'm out in the wilderness, it could be dangerous. But I could just let the game run on for 25 or 30 seconds after I end it, and I could put up, like, links to other channels and my other channels and stuff on there. I don't know. Obviously, it wouldn't happen for the first 7 episodes, but that'd probably be a good way to do that. I've been doing that on all the Jadekind gaming videos. All those now this year have had links to both the vlog and the video game channel from them, and all of them have also like a subscribe link, and then like I think I just tell it to do like a most recent video or something like that. Yeah, so I could do something like that. That'd be cool. I think that'll end video like pushing people to do other things. That's what YouTubers do, right? Nick got on Discord and was like, yeah. And we spent, I'm not kidding, an hour going over possible places we could go. I like this, I like that, I'm not that hungry, not feeling like that, etc. We do this probably every month or so, where we spend about an hour just like we're both clearly on Google Maps. And we're just looking at all the, we're just like going around, we could go out to this area, what's out here? And as we almost always do when we end up doing that, we've decided to go to Gingham's. And we made that decision. Eventually I was just like, yeah, I'm hungry. Do you just want to go to Gingham's? He's like, yeah. And he's all like, feel free to pick me up. I'm on the way. Which he's not really. Because I would normally get off onto the highway and get there quickly. I have to go through a couple extra lights to get to him. But I don't have to backtrack, technically. And then even more lights in order to drop him off on my way home. But I really want to go out to eat, and so I didn't fight it. I said, sure, I will pick you up, and we will go. There were a couple places I wanted to go. Kind of was feeling like somewhere with a salad bar. So, but the only place that I know that has a salad bar that isn't really expensive because of something else that they have, like Golden Corral has a salad bar, but they're a full giant buffet, so they're really expensive. But I thought of Ruby Tuesday. He didn't feel like it, so oh well. Oh, I'm in the middle of making tea. Guess it'll be strong. So, I'll just leave it there. It's all covered up with a lid. Should stay safe. I've been in the other room for hours anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna go pick up Nick, and we'll head over to Gingham's. I of course started with the corn muffin, which was good, and then chose to get the unlimited salad since well, I was wanting that salad bar. This works. It's a good salad. So doing that. And I also got a side of fries because I wanted a little bit of variety. My salad came out with the dressing on the side. That makes me sad. Now I gotta do the work myself. And it's probably gonna be quite a bit less dressing than would otherwise be on there. And they did it right for the third one. That was fun. Salad is good. And it's not the best thing they've got on their menu. I love the fried foods and the sample platter, and I love their burger. But I felt like salad. And as far as salads go, it is a good salad. But really, it's also, salad is slow. Takes a while to eat a salad. And that just gave me lots of time to hang out and spend time with Nick. Talked about a lot of, the D&D game and thoughts he had for spells he was gonna get, and magic items he or others would want. And we just hung out and talked about it. Which is great, not only I enjoy spending time with him, but also, it changed my attitude about today. You know how when you're playing The Sims, they have that little, social meter you gotta fill? I got me one of them, and it really helped with that, just getting to hang out with him. Because otherwise, spending today just pretty much sitting around by myself all day. And I can do that some days, but a lot of times it's sort of it gets kind of sad. Yeah, so fun time with Nick. And I got some tea on earlier. I realized as I was leaving to go out with, to go out to eat, that I had that still sitting there, so I'm going to make sure to bottle that up here before going to bed. Otherwise, it's late. I'm tired. I'm pretty much headed to bed. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.